If you love a good, lighthearted, crime-solving detective show, then you need to be watching our latest It Hit TV fall series, High Potential. Now, what's better than fall TV? Especially those new whodunit shows that catch and hold our attention. Now, last year, it was all about Will Trent, the newest agent with the GBI. Now, if you remember, we compared him to Greenleaf's Basie Skanks based off of his swag and Adrian Monk. Because like Monk, who has OCD, Will Trent is dyslexic, which basically allows them to both piece together things through a different lens. By the way, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll know as soon as we know when Will Trent Season 3 will air. But for now, we know they're adding a new cast member, and we'll be getting more episodes this season than last season now that the strike is over. But we're not here to talk about Will Trent. We're here to talk about Morgan. This is Morgan Morgan Gillery, played by Caitlin Olsen. Oh, with no relation to these Olsens, we checked, plus different spelling of the last name. Now, Morgan is the lead character in the ABC latest investigative TV original series, High Potential. High Potential airs Tuesday nights on ABC, 10 p.m., and is available the very next day to stream on Hulu. Not to sound redundant, but I would compare Morgan to Monk as well, for three reasons. One, the very obvious, both of their names start with M. Morgan, Monk, Morgan. Okay. Two, because Monk will forever be one of our favorite detective shows and we just can't escape that. And three, because like Monk, whose superpower is his obsessive compulsive disorder, Morgan's superpower is she's a mom. No, not really. Well, yes, kind of in a way. Being a mom is a superpower, and a single mom at that. And she's a cleaning lady by day and pretends to be a cop by night. Just kidding. She really is a mom, though, a mom of three, and she really is a cleaning lady. But the superpower that lands her a consulting position with the police department is she's a high potential intellectual. Yes, she has advanced cognitive abilities with an IQ of 160, which basically means she sees things differently than others, has intellectual creativity, photographic memory, and she pieces things together that the other real detectives overlook.
They don't really like that.
What mistakes did you see?
Look at this couch. All of these pillows are evenly spaced with alternating colors. All of these curtains are fastened with a tie back except for one for some reason. You're telling me this woman who meticulously arranges her couch pillows doesn't care about her curtains? That means someone was tied up with the curtain cord and taped to the chair around their ankles. And since there are no marks on the victim's wrist, it wasn't him who was tied up.
You see how she put that thing together? And that was just episode 1. At the time of this video, we're already 6 episodes in, and we believe there is an 11 episode order. Drop it in the comments if we're wrong, because sometimes we are. But we had to give it a few episodes before we decided if it would fall on our approved list. Now that it has, let's go ahead and meet the rest of the players. These are the other detectives. Let's meet them, shall we? From left to right is Captain Selena, Daphne Oz, and Detective Karadek. For the purpose of this video, we're going to talk about Captain Selena and Detective Karadek. Yes, the others are great, but these two are of more importance to Morgan's story and her consulting position, at least in my opinion. Captain Selena is the one that offered Morgan the full-time position after recognizing her as the high intellectual that she is. And she's the one who paired her with Detective Karadek, who started off hating this arrangement and looked at Morgan kind of as a joke. Rightfully so, right? But by episode 6, he's definitely warming up to her and her talents and abilities. He's single, by the way, and so is Morgan, although she does have her ex, Ludo, very present in her life as the biological father of her 2 youngest children, and he's also the Manny that the police department are paying for, and they don't even know it. But that's more of just a co-parenting thing. That's the full extent of their relationship. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the fabulous writers of this show end up having these two get together. Although I think that would be a horrible idea. I think they work best as really close friends. Maybe he could just be like, Uncle Caradet to her children, which she has 3 of, by the way. I mentioned that. This is her oldest, Ava. Ava has a different father from the 2 youngest ones, and his absence has been weighing heavy on her. She's 15, and that can be kind of tough on a teenager, especially when she sees the father of her siblings, the Manny, Ludo, present every single day. And though he looks at her as his daughter, that's just not her biological father, and she has questions, and she's hurting. We have questions, and we're hurting to figure out where'd he go. Because if you didn't know, when she was little, he left to go get milk and never returned. But Morgan allowed the viewers to know that she believes he's been gone for 15 years, but something must have happened to him. He would not have just disappeared on them. 15 years later, circle back to Captain Selena. She has her on the job. She says, can you please find out some information about my ex, because he kind of disappeared, and I want to know information about him, and I want to know where he went, because now my daughter's asking questions, and I don't want her to think that she was abandoned, because she wasn't. So we'll have to watch to see where that story goes and what unfolds with that information, and where we go with the rest of season 1 of this new great show that we believe has the highest potential and is already on our approved list of It Hit TV. If you've been watching, let us know what you think of it in the comments, and if you have not, start today. In the meantime, you can check out this video for more suggestions of approved It Hit TV.